I said, let him cook! Who's that?
What's poppin'? My name is Duckcat, and today I'd like to discuss the unknown update in Dead by Daylight, the killer and the perks. Now, I'm not going to be too in-depth discussing the unknown actual killer because I haven't played him. I am a console player, so I haven't played the PTB. I'm not able to. But I'll just go off off of what I see. His power looks pretty fun to use. It is essentially, from what I can tell, you fucking shoot a mortar goo at somebody. It has a blast radius, and if you hit them twice with it, they become injured. I do think they need to fix the collision on that a little bit, the detection radius of that, because I've seen it like go through people and actually hit them, but it fucking doesn't register as a hit. But I mean, hitboxes in Dead by Daylight are jank anyway, so I'm hoping they're gonna smooth that out on the release. I'm hoping so. The hallucinations seem pretty good. He actually leaves behind a remnant when you hit a survivor with the goo. The remnant that's left behind, the timer that you have to leave behind is decreased, but you cannot use it. You cannot leave the remnant behind while you're charging this power up. So you can't just put the remnant next to a fucking generator. It seems to be randomly placed. It seems to be. So yeah, that killer, he seems interesting. I don't think he'll be much higher than like maybe B tier. I don't think he will. But he seems like an interesting killer. I'm definitely gonna play when he comes out. Okay, so now let's talk about the perks. The perks I can actually talk about. All right. So Unbound. This perk activates for 30 seconds at its highest point. When a survivor becomes injured by any means, after vaulting window, you gain 5% haste for 10 seconds. This effect cannot stack with itself. Trash. It's not really good perk. It's not really good perk, bro. Unforeseen. This perk is interesting. When you perform the break action on the generator, so when you kick a gen, your terror radius transfers to the generator for 30 seconds at its highest, and its radius is set to 32 meters. You gain undetectable for that duration. Then the perk goes on cooldown for 30 seconds. I like this perk. This seems like it's going to be a fun perk to use. It's like the gen kick version of Dark Devotion. That's going to be very interesting to use. Do I think it'll be meta? No, it won't be meta, but it will be a fun perk to use. It'll be very fun. I can see people running that shit with Dark Devotion and other stealth perks and creating a fun build around that. Undone. When a survivor misses a healing or repair skill check, gain 3 tokens up to a maximum of 30 tokens. When you perform the break action on a generator, if you have tokens, consume all of them. For each token consumed, the generator loses 1% total progress and then becomes blocked for 1 second. Then once the generator is unblocked, it starts regressing. This perk then goes on cooldown for 60 seconds. In theory, the perk seems good, but like nobody misses skill checks in Dead by Daylight. You just don't. And if you pair this with like Huntress's Lullaby, or you pair this with Merciless Storm, or you use this while you're using Doctor, I suppose you can make a fun build out of this. But by itself, this perk isn't going to be really that good. It's not going to be meta at all, but it's going to be fun to use with a skill check build. The new map seems pretty good. I like how the new map looks. It looks pretty good. I haven't played on it. I don't know if it's Survivor side or Killer side it, but it looks good. I have to play on it to see what it is. Okay, moving on to the Survivor's perks. Sable Ward. They're introducing a new mechanic called Invocation. Basically, you have to go to the basement and perform a seance, like a salt circle. I love the concept of this. This shit's going to be a funny-ass perk. Especially if you're a killer and you see somebody go into the fucking basement, sitting down in that circle, just going there and beat the shit off them. So I like this new mechanic. This is a very nice mechanic. The incantation we're getting is Weaving Spiders. So while you're in the basement, you're going to press the ability button, and it takes 120 seconds. Other survivors can join you and make it take less time. Once the invocation is completed, you're broken for the rest of the trial, and all generators instantly gain 15 charges. Do I think this is going to be meta? No. The drawback for using this perk does not fucking equate to what you gain, which is just 15 charges on the gen. It doesn't equate to it. All right. So this seems like a fun perk to use. and it seems like a fun concept. I'm interested to see what other incantations they're gonna have, or invocations. Sorry, they're gonna come out. But this perk isn't gonna really be that good. Not really. It'll be a fun perk to use though, I guess. Strengthen Shadows. When in the basement, this perk activates. It allows you to heal without a med kit at 60% normal healing speed. When you finish a heal in the basement, you can see the killer's aura for 10 seconds. That's nice. I guess that'll counter getting hooked in the basement and then trying to heal yourself. That'll counter not being able to come out. It'll counter coming out of the basement injured, I guess. But there is no scenario where you want to stay in a fucking basement after you've been unhooked. So this perk isn't going to be meta. It'll be an okay perk, kinda, but not really, because there's just no reason you want to stay in the fucking basement after you get unhooked. There's no reason you want to do that. Wicked. This perk starts with 1 token, up to maximum of 5 tokens. For each token, you recover from mangled 20% faster. And then for each 15 seconds spent in the basement, gain 1 token. While affected by the curse status effect, you heal 10% faster at its best. So this just seems like another counter to mangled. So they're really coming after mangled in this patch, I see. So I guess that's okay. Everything else, this seems like a pretty good chapter. It's a pretty interesting chapter. I'll definitely be playing it when it comes out. Yeah, the perks, no perks I see in this patch are going to be meta. Absolutely none of them. The killer, I think, is going to be maybe a B tier killer. But yeah, overall, this looks really good. And he looks really cool. I like him. And he talks shit to you. I like killers who talk shit to people that's just beating their asses. I like him. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section down below about the Unknown. He seems like he's going to be really fun to play. But anyway, I'm out this bitch. Y'all have a good one. Take it easy. Bye. Going.
Rising up, back on the street. Did my time, took my chances. Went the distance, now I'm back on my feet. Just a man and his will to survive.